beginning that Raila Odinga is the biggest determining factor in William Ruto's possible re-election?
Well, Raila Odinga is an ally of William Ruto now. Raila Odinga has been an ally of Mwai Kibaki. He became an ally of Moi. He was also an ally of Uhuru Kenyatta. So for me, I will not say that this is a proper assessment. This is a biased media assessment about William Ruto. And I think the media has been bashing the president all over on everything. I think the support that William Ruto has given to Raila Odinga is not about politics. It's about patriotism and the love of the country. We saw Uhuru Kenyatta supporting the former Amina Mohammed for the same post earlier on. It wasn't because Uhuru Kenyatta was competing or was afraid of Amina. He was actually fighting patriotism. He wanted Kenyans to be in the seat. And I think every Kenyan of goodwill should actually pray that Raila gets the seat, not because of politics, because he has the capacity to be able to transform. We've seen him during being the chair of infrastructure, and we've seen what has been able to happen in Africa. So for me, I would say this is biased because the president is doing what any president will want to do. Every country is supporting his candidate. It will be wrong. I'm sure the opposition will be very happy to see that William Ruto is not supporting Raila Odinga. They will actually say, you see, he's hating him. He doesn't want to support him because he was in the opposition. But the fact that he's now doing the right thing, they now have to look for
do you think
they are now
William Ruto's re-election will be negatively affected if at all he doesn't have the support?
It will not be affected because the fact that Raila Odinga becomes the chair of AU or not does not bar Raila from running. So nobody should say that because now Raila is going to be the chair of AU, he's not going to run. That is wrong. It's actually a biased assessment. Raila Odinga still has the opportunity to run if he does wish to run, and he does have the opportunity of not running whether he's elected or not. When you see what Raila said yesterday in a meeting, he said it is a win-win for us. We get it, it's a win. We don't get it, it's a win. In any case, amesema si bado tuko nyumbani. That's what he said. So for us, it's for us to politically look at it and say, oh, William Ruto is supporting Raila Odinga because of elections is wrong. What we know is that every president of every country supports its candidate. And so that will be the right thing to say because that is world over. Every president supports its candidate. And William Ruto is supporting Raila Odinga because Raila Odinga is a Kenyan and is qualified to take over this position, not because of politics. Why are we always trying to put a negative intonation on everything? I think the media needs also to wake up and say, let us be patriotic enough. Because even those people out there, when they're reading this, they will actually look at a country that is so myopic in thinking. What we need to see is that the president is all out, just like what the former president did for Amina. And in fact, when the former president did this, William Ruto himself took upon himself to visit every country for Amina. Was William Ruto afraid of Amina then? Mm-hmm. He actually took, and we call him Jet, I don't know, we gave him a name of a Jet something, because he was going from one country to another.
But this is Raila Odinga we're talking about.
Of course, it's Raila Odinga, because now people want to look at it differently. What I'm saying is the fact remains, the best fact is that every country supports its candidates. Okay. And that is it.
Are we wrong to look at it that way, that Raila Odinga's win or loss in this AUC elections would mean a lot for our local politics?
When I hear Mheshimiwa analyzing this issue on that direction he's taking, I'm questioning myself, what is his profession? Is he a politician, or is he a pastor, a bishop?
Yes, a pastor, bishop, probably.
Because there's no politician who will think like him. And like you have rightly put it, we are talking about a maestro called Raila Amolo Odinga.